Alright guys, in today's video I'm gonna be building a pergola. What I've done so far, there was a door canopy, it's been taken off, and then I drew some holes. I installed anchor bolts in the wall, and then there is gonna go a timber on top, and there is gonna extend just after the gutter where the corner of the house is. And then I start working on this post here to level it up. One is gonna go in this corner, one is gonna go in there, and one in the middle. Right guys, so I did put all the three posts up. I leveled them, and to get the top line, that's the top of the post, leveled, to know where to cut, I use my laser level, and I need to cut this section now here, half of the post, so the timber, when it goes, it will sit on the post rather than just putting at the side and connecting with screws. So the weight of the long timber, which will go from one side to the other side of the pergola, will be sitting on the post. I need to cut now this with circular saw or miter saw. Let's see if the miter saw will do it. If not, we'll use the circular saw. Alright, I'm currently setting up the post, and I've run a string line down to make them flush, and I cut also every post, the thickness of the timber, and you can see now this is flush to the cut. And because the timber is so bended on that side here, it's probably like 12mm gap. Not sure if you can see it. Yeah, the timber is quite bended on top. The spirit level is bang on, but yeah, the timber is quite bad. I think when I went to the shop, I tried to find the best one, but probably from 25 pieces I couldn't choose more than 4 or 5. They were so bad, twisted with cracks. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's carry on. Alright, that's the second timber. This one is quite good. It looks quite straight, sits nicely, and it's perfectly level. So I'm going to put the rest of the concrete bolts to secure the post. Alright, so I've attached top 2 timbers, and the posts are up, they're leveled. Now my first timber is gonna start from, I think it's gonna sit on top on here. It's gonna run that way, and it's gonna be connected on here. And because the wall is so uneven, I need to cut here about 20mm maybe inside, so my sheet will slide in, and I will just run silicone on top, instead of trying to put the sheet next to the wall and trying to cut around these curves and things, so I'm just gonna cut inside. That's my top where the sheet's gonna stay. Right guys, so what I've done so far, I've installed already few timbers or rafters, don't know how it's called, and how I'm getting the angle from here and here. It's I just simply put the piece of on timber or rafter on top to sit on that timber and that timber there, and then I just get straight piece of wood. I put it against that, against the timber down, and then I will screw a line at the back of the wood like that, and this gives me where I need to cut it. As you can see, the line on here, that tells me where I need to cut it. Same this side. I put the piece of timber, I just transfer the angle of this timber here to that on top. Once it's cut, it does sit nicely inside on here and here, and I use screws to connect it on here, one here underneath and one here on top under that aluminium bar. I'm not using hangers because I think that looks better without hangers, and the hangers are quite expensive. I need, like, if it were hangers, I probably need 22 of them, and they're at the time of the video £2.78 each in 2 stations. So I'm looking at about £60 to spend only for hangers, when a box with 100 screws is about 6-7 quid. Once this angle it's cut on here and that side on here, this stays against the wall, and then I put after that this aluminium bar, which will secure the polycarbonate sheets. I put it on top and I install it to the timber, and then I just put it to sit on top on the timber, on that timber which is against the wall, and the timber the other side. Same as is here. So that's the aluminium bar on top. Once it's put on place, this sits on top on here, and this sits on top on here, and then I can adjust the timber with the sheets on top. Alright guys, quick an update. I'm just over halfway. I've installed 6 sheets, another 4 to go. I did put silicone between the sheets and the house as well. I paint this, and then I've applied this sealant tape. I still need to put tape over there. I'm currently working on this one, the next sheet, so I'm just leaving the bar on top and holding with that clamps, and then I pre-drill a hole on here as well, and between these, like every 50 centimeter, to secure the aluminium frame to the rafter. And this is underneath the pergola. I still need to work on the gutter. Alright guys, 2 more sheets to go, and I'm currently working around the down pipe where from the toilet the waste goes. And for me to cut this around the pipe, I use this offcut and I place it on here on top and just try to work out what gap I need to make in case something goes wrong. I'm not using the full sheet which is gonna go on here. I'm just using small offcut like this one, and I cut the circle using this cutting wood that was coping saw for skirting board, but does good job for the sheets. And I'm also using these 4mm spacers between each sheet. Alright, now currently I'm working on adding some support to the roof, so that's gonna join on there and that's gonna join on there. I'm just adding some support on here. I'm gonna do there at the end as well, and that end there. So how I do it, I already did one cut which fits good, and then I'm just gonna put it on top on another timber and then do a pencil mark on here and here, and then I'm just gonna cut it with the miter saw, and that's it for now. Alright guys, this is the finished roof, and I've added also this support to the top timber. It's a nice sitting area now. If it's raining, you can have a rest here. We've installed as well this retractable clothesline, so if it's raining you can at least dry clothes here. I still need to fill that gap on there. The electric wire still has to be attached to the timber, probably to move the light a bit further. This area I'm gonna box it in with UPVC plastic. Yeah, I kind of like it. And here at the top the end sheet, I've connected it with the aluminum F section. I still haven't decided what to do with this timber. Should I cut it flush there or should I leave it? Don't know yet. The gutter and the down pipe is on as well. I'm gonna be posting another video for that. And let me show you now on top. And this is on top, the roof, nicely sealed everywhere. The flashing tape goes all the way, and they're around the pipe as well. Yeah, it's very nice sitting area now. Hopefully we're gonna have better sunny days this year. And thanks for watching guys. See you next time. Bye.